I'm with Gina and Matt in the renovation department for Loan Depot, and we're asking the tough questions today. I get a lot of questions from customers about buying materials out of pocket prior to closing or even after closing, or paying for other contractors or contractor work out of their own pocket. Now, there's some special procedures in there to make sure you don't get stung, and Gina and Matt are going to give us some tips on how not to get stung with those items.
The first thing I would advise would be the borrower to never come out of pocket for anything within the renovation. The funds are financed for the contractor per his bid, and these materials and items that are on his bid are for him to go out and purchase and supply to the house. There are instances where you just can't avoid it. In the instance where materials need to be paid for by the borrower, that should be addressed up front to the renovation coordinator assigned to your loan. Anything paid out of pocket, I strongly advise any cash payments, that's incredibly difficult on our end to validate. In order to validate a reimbursement to the borrower, I would need paid in full invoices plus corresponding proof of payment indicating that payment has been paid by the borrower. If we can't produce that documentation, we may not be able to refund the borrower for things paid out of pocket.
It's also important to understand that anything that you purchase prior to your transaction funding cannot be included into the renovation budget. The only items that you can be reimbursed for prior on the loan after it funds are permits. Those are the only things that you could be reimbursed for, and your architect fee as well. But other than that, any other items that you purchase, as far as materials goes, deposits to the contractor prior to your transaction funding will not be reimbursed to the client, and they will be out that money.
The follow-up on the permit and architectural payments, those should also fall in line with the date-wise of that payment should fall in line with being close to the closing of the loan. Meaning, we shouldn't see payments made a year or two previously to the loan closing, as we cannot truly document that to be in line with the current renovation.